And just like water, even though it has many different eddies, turn in many different ways, if you get caught up looking at the small individual molecules, you'll think life is just so many different ways. But it's not until you start studying the details and you get further and further out of the Word of God that you realize which way the river is actually going. And I may not be able to share with you all the details. You can't. I never have enough time on these things. But I promise you, like that river, even though it seems so confusing, moving so many different ways up close, it's all connected. The Word of God has connected everything. It sews our reality together, literally. So you may disagree or say something, it's like, well, what about this? What about this? What about this? Or what about that? You've got to go back and read the Word of God for yourself in detail. Study it. Graze on it for a few hours each day while you're working. Just throw on an audio Bible, King James Bible. Don't worry about King James. Worry about the consistency of the Word of God and how it's made it through the generations. God has always kept the way. He keeps that door open, and what He opens, no man shuts, and what He shuts, no man opens. I promise you, like the air that you breathe and the ground up under your feet, the very thoughts and the words that travel around the world, it's all connected. The same structure you find when you read spiritually in the Word of God is the same structure in the world in which you walk. That book is about your life. It's an eternal book, and it's all connected. What is it, like 60 something? I have 6,000, I don't know how many thousands of references. There is a literal structure to the Word of God. Why? Because there's a literal structure to the world and out right in front of you that's created by that same Word. And I'm just some moron. I don't have the answers for everything. But I want people to realize it's not until you're awake that you realize that you were sleeping. It's not until you're on the outside looking in on the prison that you realize that you were a slave. And the same thing with deception. You don't know false light until you see an infinitely bright light. You don't know deception in your mind until you're awake from it. That's what the Word of God does. It flips the processor back around and it starts processing the information the way it was supposed to. When it says in the Bible, your word is like a lamp unto my path, there is real scientific structure and how that it really affects your mind. It shows real scientific evidence of the physical world that you live in and what the lie of Satan manipulates in your